I am so excited, I don't even know what to say. Drivin' Ivan Katz here, checking out the new Alfa Romeo 4C Spider. Will I be impressed? I'm sure I will. But what's it like to drive? Let's find out. Oh man, just look at it. It begs to be driven. It just looks so good. In fly yellow too. It's really a looker from every angle. It certainly has elements of the Lotus Elise and even Ferraris, but I think it's a shape all its own ultimately. It's just so cool, I can't even sit the camera on the tripod. I just gotta give you a walk around here. It's just so cool from every angle. And it's so new, and as I said before, it's an Alfa Romeo. Oh, just listen to it. Don't worry, we'll be driving it soon. But first, let's take a look at the interior. Big Alfa Romeo badge, kind of small steering wheel a la Audi with the flat bottom, very cool. That's a sort of German thing, but I'm glad they adapted it for this Alfa because it gives you more room for your knees and that sort of thing. Body color carries over inside, yellow stitching to accent it. So cool. Sort of an aftermarket stereo look, but that's okay. You know, this car is all about the driving, and that's what it's all about. You've got paddle shifters, which is nice, and there you go. Just everything you need for the business of speed and not much else. There it is, the Alfa Romeo Cloverleaf. History, and now back in America. So cool. Now in terms of the numbers, you're looking at 237 horsepower. That's good for a 0 to 60 time of 4.1 seconds onto a top speed of 160 miles an hour. And fuel economy is rated at 28 miles per gallon overall. You don't really care about that, but that's pretty good, actually. It's also nice to note that the top store is right back here. So without the top down, you could fit a little bit of luggage. Even with it down, you can fit a little luggage. So here I am in the Alfa Romeo 4C Spider, and first thing you notice is the crazy kooky transmission. You start off in neutral, and when you're in neutral you have to use the parking brake. So it's actually like a manual car in that sense, even though it isn't. It's kind of quirky that they did that, but when you want to put it in drive, you can see we're in neutral now. You can also see what you want to see. Yes, an open road, a beautiful open road in an open Alfa Romeo sports car back in America. So psyched. But anyway, you've got to put it in, well, auto manual. You can shift it yourself. I'll just put it in auto. Press the 1 and you're in 1 auto. And it's really like a manual transmission. The throttle feels like a manual transmission. This road is not too great, unfortunately. Well, not a lot of traction, but you can certainly play around with this Alfa Romeo 4C, and you can get it loose and you can have fun with it. But I'm not having too much fun today because, of course, I want to bring it back in one piece. But it's just such a unique sensation. Unlike anything you've driven before that's an automatic. It's very quirky and strange at first, but it's no power steering, so the steering wheel is so heavy, I can't even explain it to you when you're not moving. And then when you go ahead and pull away, watching the tachometer do its thing and hearing the pops and the bumps of the engine is really kind of amazing in this. It's quite an experience. You know, I've driven a heck of a lot of cars, and this one, the Alfa Romeo 4C Spider, really stands out. Lately I've driven a couple of Bentleys. Look for my reviews of those. The 2016 Porsche 911, which I drove on the track. In fact, the 718 Spider, the Boxster, and really some cool cars, and very fast cars, but this has a speed that is very different. It's an automatic, but it feels like you're in a manual transmission car, so it is truly unique. Believe it or not, the view out back is not bad. The mirrors definitely keep you aware of what's going on. You could use a backup camera, but oh well. You're just gonna have to do without. But it's really awesome. Peering over the hood of an Alfa Romeo in America. So cool. Paddle shifters here. Excellent. If you're looking for comfort, the Alfa Romeo 4C Spider is not for you. This is an extremely sporting car. It's very stiff, and that's just the way it is. There will be more comfortable Alfa Romeos coming to America, but this one, no. It's all about driving with the top down and fast. Alfresco motoring at its best in an Alfa Romeo. Yes, sir. No roof on this. That's what it's all about. I can't tell you how exciting it is to have Alfa Romeo back in the US. You know, they've been threatening ever since they pulled out in the early mid-90s, and here they are with a car that's extremely unique. I mean, to me it reminds me of the Lotus Elise, but it's Alfa Romeo through and through. It's quirky, it's Italian, it's convertible, it's fast, it's ferocious, and it's all the things you were hoping for from Alfa Romeo. It's not going to let you down. Alfa has really come back to America with a bang, and you know, they're going to have their sedan, they're going to have their luxury cars, which is going to be great, but this one is just so unique, and really stands out as one of the most unique driving experiences I have, and that's a lot to say when you've driven this many cars. So check out my other reviews, but I am definitely impressed with this Alfa Romeo 4C. I'm so happy that they've come to America, and I just welcome Alfa back, and it's been far too long. We need that Italian raspiness, that sort of unique combination of speed and sportiness and looks and character that Alfa Romeo brings. And I'm so happy they're back, and I am impressed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm Drivin' Ivan.